I think we have to be out of here in 3 hours. So this is what we have so far. Just generalized last minute chaos. I don't think we planned ahead very well. I've been on my hands and knees cleaning the floor, cleaning the stove that I'm so happy I never have to clean again, ever.
So that's what's left from our stuff, all in one trailer. Pretty neat.
So this is our going away party. We had a nice little get together and we made some hot dogs and things, and all our friends were there, and for me, the people that I worked with and the little kids that I worked with every day. It was fun.
What the heck are we doing?
Well, we thought that we would show the viewers our fabulous city. So, this here's Cologne. I mean, only that boat. The rest isn't.
It's the Rhine and it's pretty fast.
You should look over there. There's Kölner Dom. And
I think we should shake this a bit.
no.
Doing some tourist attractions on the last day. Ooh.
So we always talked about doing these things and somehow we never did them. So, better late than never, right? So big. Officially liveaboards.
Yes, we are.
Wow, what a process. Let's never do that again. I guess we're staying liveaboards.
Sounds great.
So, do you want to tell them about it?
Yeah, so we just arrived. It's a Monday evening. The harbor is completely empty, pretty much. And yeah, to celebrate our first night as 100% liveaboards, we are going to have a little barbecue.
And it's also 4th of July.
Oh yeah, it's 4th of July.
For
Happy Independence Day. It's our Independence Day.
Yes, we're independent from land.
Almost.
Yeah.
And Christy made this great pineapples soaked in rum and grenadine syrup, and we're going to consume this.
A bit of lime. So we're going to eat some rum-soaked pineapple and have some fajitas. But at the grocery store in Germany, they didn't have tortillas, so they're just fajitas, but not fajita tacos. Just fajitas. And guacamole. It's gonna be good.
The best part is the weather.
The weather is, yeah. We were in Germany earlier today, and it wasn't nice.
And here, t-shirt weather.
Always.
And blue sky.
It really seems like the sun is always shining on the other side of the border. sneaking up on the elusive Thomas. We have to be very quiet and very stealthy, or we will scare him away. We must move slowly, keep low to the ground. He is an herbivore and has eyes only on the side of his head, so as long as we stay directly in front of him, he will not see us coming. Oh shit! He's seen us! So we're taking the dinghy out for a joyride.
After you had
a couple cups of rum, but I have this really ridiculous fear. I know it's ridiculous. I don't drive or anything because I don't start motors and I'm scared of stuff that's silly. So we're overcoming the fear and I'm going to take control of the dinghy so I can do it in emergencies and stuff. Water runs.
and for fun.
And yeah, fun. I mean, 7-year-old kids do this in here all day.
Yeah. So many waves.
Yeah. Wow. I'm ready to slow down a little bit. I feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
Imagine if you slept on here, you would get really bad land sickness.
Oh yeah. Oh!
This is what it's like to be stranded at sea. Cover. I'm naming it. Its name is Dugong, our dinghy. So I'm spraying Dugong on it. I made a stencil out of paper, and I drew something on paper, and then I covered the back of it with tape, and then I cut around it with a knife, and I taped it all on. And now I'm going to paint it from very far away since I don't have stencil adhesive, it's just kind of taped there. The wind. We have to wait for the wind to stop blowing because the paint is just going toward Thomas. Okay, I think, my professional opinion, I should leave this alone because better too little than too much and drips, and then I ruin the whole project, and that would be bad. So I just finished painting the top of the little motor for the little outboard for the dinghy. Its name is Dugong. Doug for short. I think it looks pretty cool. And then perhaps on the other side I might paint a dugong space, but the sun is nowhere to be seen. So I guess that's going to be saved for tomorrow.
Okay, so what you just saw was our past. We are not living in the city anymore. We are now living on the boat. So our present is we are full-time liveaboards. Yeah, we're living on Tuuli. We moved in a couple of days ago, and we already feel pretty much at home.
Aside from the major mess that's still happening that we're working on.
Yep, lots of actually, yeah, 2 big boxes we unloaded from the car onto the boat, and everything has to be stowed away.
Yeah, and a huge suitcase, and it's just a process because unlike a house, there's not like a specific place that each thing is supposed to go. You just kind of have to make it up and organize somehow.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's a bit cluttered right now. It's really nice to be on the boat now. We don't have to go back and forth every weekend from Germany to the Netherlands. It's quite a long drive, and we've utilized all the McDonald's on the ways, and it was a bit too familiar. And now we don't have to make the trip. We just stay here.
That's true.
It's interesting getting used to the liveaboard lifestyle. Things like cooking and showering and
everything.
Hygiene habits.
Everything just takes longer and is more difficult on a boat. That's
Yes.
what you said earlier, and that's very true.
It is so true.
But the good thing is that, yeah, living on the boat means if ever you want to do something on the boat, like do some projects, and we have quite a few of them, you can just, you're there where you're working. You live where you work, and yeah, for me it's a plus, definitely.
Before there was so much stress because we'd always have a deadline, like, oh, we have to get this done before Sunday because we have to be back on Monday for university, and we don't have the stress anymore that everything has to be done. Now, if it doesn't work out and the shops are closed because it's Sunday, then we can pick up something at the shop on Monday to fix the project. And it's really a huge benefit, a huge load of stress that's gone. Our future.
So, a lot of people have asked what our plans are, if we have any long-term cruising plans, and where and what and why. So yeah, this year we are going to untie the lines to sail south and then west. That's as vague as it can be. No, we're going to, in September...
Well, first west and then south. It wouldn't work the other way.
I guess first south and then west.
Really? We can go south? Isn't that land?
Generally south and then...
Generally southwest. We're going generally southwest.
Yeah, and then hard west.
Yeah.
So yeah, September is our due date. We will leave for our journey, adventure, our giant adventure. We are going to sail down first we leave the Netherlands here, then we sail down the coast of Belgium, it's just a short piece, the coast of France. We're going to cross the Bay of Biscay if the weather allows it, or else we go the inward route. Then we have the coast of Spain in front of us, Portugal, and from Portugal we want to make a jump to the Canary Islands. From the Canary Islands we want to see the Cape Verde Islands, and we would really love to go to Dakar, Senegal, on the west coast of Africa. And then we're going to join the cruising spirit and want to make the jump over the ocean.
Yes. Then we will hopefully cross the Atlantic. We don't want to say that we are going to go around the world or anything like this. We just, because we haven't done this before and we can't predict if things will go wrong, but we don't have a destination and we just want to keep going. For now.
Maybe even when we're on the Cape Verde Islands or Dakar, we decide for some reason that we are going to sail south to the tip of Africa. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe we'll just be like, wow, Senegal is nice, let's move here.
Yes.
But
Then we
yeah.
open a spice shop
Oh, that's a nice idea. I would like that.
in Dakar downtown.
That'd be good. So we're just going to sail and see where the wind takes us. We don't have deadlines or anything like this.
The only time constraint is that it's recommended to cross the Bay of Biscay until mid-September, which we will be very late for, since we will leave here in early September. But we're going to push hard on the first couple of days so that
I think the coast around here it's all things that we've seen before, so it's not going to be really amazing and spectacular for us. So we're not going to really, staying around in France for a long time just doesn't sound amazing to me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but somehow the first part of the journey, the French and the Belgian coast, they are notoriously known for their tides. It's really strong tidal ranges there and high currents. So we'll have to give our best at navigating through there as fast as possible so that we can make it to Spain.
Yeah.
And from there on, everything will be more relaxed.
I think if we cross
Hopefully.
the Atlantic, that's also something that has a bit of a deadline, unless you want to cross in the northern Atlantic, which I don't really want to in winter. That sounds terrible. A terrible idea, but you know.
Usually the trade winds kick in November or something. You can jump off from the Canary Islands, from the Cape Verde Islands, and then most of the yachts leave around mid-December to cross the Atlantic. But hopefully you'll see this in an upcoming episode somewhere in December.
We don't want to make huge predictions and say, oh yeah, we're going to spend Christmas in Puerto Rico, because we might not.
Anyway, that's our future. Keep that in mind. We'll be out there.
Yes. Just let me show them our dog.
Oh. We have nothing to show. No cuteness going on here.
No, we can Photoshop a dog. Here,
Yes.
that's a dog.